What began on Mother's Day as a way to honor the Virgin Mary and encourage people to pray the Rosary has become and continues to be a blessing in more ways than one. During Mother's Day Mass at Our Lady of the Angels Chapel at EWTN's headquarters, Father Joseph Mary asked viewers to send a rose as a sign of their commitment to pray the Rosary. The response was immediate and bountiful, with thousands of roses filling our Irondale, Alabama chapel to overflowing. Joining me now on Skype to talk more about this wonderful response is Father John Paul Mary, EWTN employee chaplain. Father John Paul, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Tracy.
I know that you repeated Father Joseph Mary's call for roses in your homily the next day. You said that Father Joseph lit the match and you threw gasoline on the fire. I love that. Tell us, what was it like to see dozens of roses begin to arrive, and were you surprised by the magnitude?
I guess I shouldn't be surprised, Tracy. I mean, this is a network of miracles. And I was just talking to Father Joseph today. I think this really just shows God's favor. It shows God's favor on us, on what we're doing in this mission, and almost like a blanket of Our Lady's protection. And I experienced joy. I think that is the sentiment that I experienced right away, was when I saw all those flowers coming in. It's just joy.
Yes, and so very beautiful. I know the gifts for Our Lady have also been a blessing to florists in the community, because they've been hit hard by the economy right now. What are you hearing from them?
Yeah, so no weddings, no funerals. So there were a lot of florists who were wondering, how am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to pay my employees? So when one florist gets 75 orders in one day, they are so thrilled. They're so happy. And there are viewers calling in from all over the world. And our viewers, our EWTN viewers and family, are evangelizing them. And they're not Catholic. And they're telling them about the Fatima message and Our Lady and the Catholic faith. And so it's been a real sense of dialogue. And it also has brought the florists closer together, I think. They have all come together really to fill a lot of these orders. We got 60 orders today of bouquets, and I think we have 29 coming tomorrow already.
That's amazing. So many blessings. I know many of the flowers from Mary's Garden, as it's being affectionately called, are actually getting a second life. How are they helping to uplift people in the community? Can you talk about that?
Sure, Tracy. Well, this morning I took 50 bouquets to the poor that will be distributed to poor families. And it's to a community of Franciscans who works directly with the poor in our diocese. And I shared with them, I said, please have these have a home that find joy, for those who may be down, for those who may be experiencing misfortune in life in these times. Find them a home. And also, Father Joseph took them to a nursing home as well last week. So we've been able to give them a second life, as we've been calling them.
That is so wonderful. I know that you're also encouraging people to send that is spiritual bouquets. Can you talk a little bit about that and what it's like to see this type of outpouring of love for Our Lady continue in this way?
Sure. We know our Lord gave us his mother as one of the greatest gifts that he has given us from the cross. He said to her, "Woman, behold your son, and son, behold your mother." And so we naturally have an affection, a love for her. And so people are pouring out their love for her. If you read some of the petitions that people send on their flowers, it would just bring you to tears. The love that people have for God, the love that people have for Our Lady, for the network, for what it's done for them in their life. It's just been amazing, really.
That's so wonderful. Father, before I let you go, if viewers would like to send a spiritual bouquet, what should they do?
Sure. They can write to EWTN 5817 Old Leeds Road, Irondale, Alabama 35210, or to email viewer@ewtn.com. That's viewer@ewtn.com. And just make a pledge to what you are going to say, like a rosary. Some people have pledged 12 rosaries, 24 rosaries, 36 rosaries. Really, the flowers represent, each rose represents one rosary. And Tracy, we've had over 6,000 flowers sent the last week.
That is absolutely incredible. Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. Good to talk to you, Father John Paul.
Thank you, Tracy.